we all have heard a lot about KM that comes from the West, be that case studies or be that books that are being authored and so on. Now, how has been the Indian landscape of knowledge management?
Yeah, well, formally as a discipline, KM was launched maybe 15, 20 years back. And many of the thought leaders at that time, the authors, the case studies, practitioners, everything was from the US or from the UK, etc. What's interesting now is how India has taken on KM and put its own spin on this whole KM message. First of all, I see many Indian companies taking on KM. I would say if you look at most of the big IT companies in India, they all have KM. Most of the big telecom companies are doing KM. Some of the big sort of older smokestacks industries like the Tata Group, they're all doing KM. Many of the manufacturing companies are now doing KM. We've also had some public sector organizations in India also talking about launching their own KM initiatives. We now have KM conferences like KM India and regularly in India. Many KM professionals from India go and attend KM conferences all over the world. If you look at the awards, the Make Awards, even at the global level, companies like Infosys, Wipro, TCS have been winning the Global Make Award for years in a row. We also have Make India now. So not only is there a global Make, there's an Asia Make where again Indian companies are winning many awards, but we now also have Make India. So we also have a special benchmark bunch of awards just for Indian companies alone. We also seen a lot of uptake of KM in academia. There are quite a few professors who research and written about knowledge management. I'm happy to say I've written 3 books about KM myself. I would say the first Indian to write a book about knowledge management from India was Ganesh Natarajan. He's written 2 books now about knowledge management. So his first book came out way back in 2000. So I would say there was very good thought leadership from him. A number of universities now also offer courses in knowledge management. I teach one course every alternate semester in the International School of Information Management in Mysore. I once taught at the Indian Institute of Foreign Trade in Delhi, a module on knowledge management. I know that the IIMs and the IITs also have small modules about knowledge management. So it's also coming into academia. I even see and get emails from people saying, hey, I want to do a degree in knowledge management. I want to get a job in knowledge management. And there are jobs. I often get asked by colleagues of mine who are chief knowledge officers in companies in Bangalore. I'm looking to hire a portal manager. I'm looking to hire a knowledge services manager. So I can assure you there's a very good uptake of KM in India. And philosophically, maybe because we have this whole, Saraswati, current goddess of knowledge, and we worship books and Ganesha, and we have the Guru Shishya tradition, mentoring, and all of that stuff. So organically it fits very easily into the Indian culture. As compared to, for instance, I've come across many people saying, perhaps this is a problem in countries like China, where their culture is much more Confucian. Just obey, don't criticize elders, don't question authority, stuff like that. So some people have said some of the formal methods of KM may be a bit harder to take off in China, but at least in India we have none of those problems. I would say at the most culturally we have some issues in a bit of this culture of don't criticize elders, always call them sir, that kind of stuff. Whereas typical knowledge management literature will say you should be flat flow of information, everyone is in a sense equal, you should question knowledge when you think it's not correct, etc. So there we may have a few issues, but I would say in some sectors like IT, the culture of IT is so strong that it rides over every other local culture that comes in the way. There's a certain global language and culture of technology, of global technology, that rides over every local culture. So techies, hackers from India, Brazil, Russia, US, they all share culturally some very similar things in the way they work. So personally they may be very different, but the way they work, the way they collaborate is all very similar. So I would say here some sectors are doing very well in India in that sense. So overall I would say yes, uptake in India is very good. Companies are taking on KM, it's being taught in universities, books are being published, a lot of events and jobs are there. So I would say yes, I'm very, very optimistic about the scenario, the outlook for KM in India.
So the KM landscape does look very good.
Oh yes, the KM landscape is dotted with many successes, many initiatives, and they can do much, much more. We have so many government agencies, so many public sector outfits, so many NGOs, they could all be doing and learning something from knowledge management.
Excellent.